Hello YouTube, it's Captain Planet again, and today we are going to be doing another Akibaranger, I guess, retro review because it's been like 2-3 months since this got released. And that's kind of old news, but I started with yellow, so we might as well finish with red. Till the anime car thing. Transformer, whatever. So, today we're reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Akiba Red from Hikonen Sentai Akibaranger. And we look at the box and it's pretty much the same box as the other two. You get Akiba Red and the rainbows and the stars, and we're unofficial here. And we got stars and S.H.Figuarts, and we got Red being Otaku on one side and Red being Otaku on the other side, and then we bring it to the back and we look at the back and we turn off the light because it's kind of hard to read, and never mind, we bring it back on because that's still too hard to read, and then we look at this whole box and we zoom in and we got Red being Red, we got him doing the finisher and just posing up, and we got the deco, or the D-wrapper, or deco wrapper, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why they advertised this, because it confused me when I first pre-ordered it, and I thought that you got this, but you didn't. But that's besides the point, and we're moving on, and we got stuff, and S.H.Figuarts, and their simple style, and their heroic action, and reds, and blacks, and yellows, and then on the back we got the numbers, stuff, things, and barcode, and 15 years old or you die. And that's the box. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the figure, and I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different here at the end for final thoughts to move things along, and hopefully it'll look fancier for you. Alright, so we're looking at the figure. This is Akiba Red, and there we go, Akiba Red. There you see him, and now I'm picking him up. There we go. So, we're gonna look at him. He looks really good. Let me zoom in for you. He looks really good. He's got a bunch of sculpted detail, just like all up in this chest area, and you got his, what is that? That's like a random, I don't know, it's a 4-pack, it's a 4-pack. Just barely see, there's a little slit right there. But we got nice sculpted detail, and it all looks really nice, and just everything looks good. It's great. And there's where you plug in the Jetman add-on. And just all the way down, from head to toe, he just looks great. And I guess we'll look at posability. Well, actually, no. I want to talk about one thing. Here, this is like soft plastic. This entire shoulder piece up until right about here, it's soft. I think that's because there's a hard piece right underneath. But it's all soft in here. And that's going to play into articulation a little bit. But the problem is that the black panel line doesn't adhere well. I'm going to have to take a Gundam marker and go over it 1 or 2 times. It doesn't look bad. It just, I feel like it could be darker. That's all. So let's start with posability. For feet, we got that crazy, if you saw my Jetman or any of the Akibaranger reviews, it's on a hinge and it moves every which way, and we got toe action, and it all works. I don't know how I feel about this joint still. It works and it doesn't work sometimes. It's fine. He stands and all that fun stuff. Both of his knees, they do bend, and they're all double jointed, and you get some real good double joints out of that. And then legs, you got that pull out, push in hip that, you know, a lot of the figures have now. And so, and then we look at the ab crunch, and he's got a good ab crunch. Just, he can bend back like really far, and I'm not going to attempt to go any further like in Akiba Blue, but he can bend back and forth really well. And then I'm going to start with the wrists and then do the arms because I want to talk about this thing. So wrist, you got the swivel and the hinge and all that stuff, and his arms are double jointed. You can get Not like Akiba Blue, where you can get it, like, laying flat, but you can get it really good bend on that. Let me get it more. I'm just going to orientate it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. See? Very good bend. That's about as far as it's going to go. Alright, so, oh, and just to prove it, it all works on this side. Okay, yeah. That's a thing. And, okay, the shoulders and stuff, this is like, okay, you can see, it's on a hinge, and it bald, all that stuff. You can Uchukita and whatnot. But what's really cool is that this right here is all soft. So, none of it ever gets in the way. This is a design cue that they actually took from, like, the Gokaiger figures, who also have this type of soft plastic. It's real nice, and this is what I feel like they should be doing with whenever you come with this type of thing on the figure, is just to make it this soft plastic, because posability is not hindered at all. And one thing though is that, like, okay, his shoulders need to be up high, because, like, here's what happens when you pull down. It looks awful. And in the show, this is, like, one solid piece. So you're somewhat limited in the regards of this always has to be jammed up here or it looks horrible. Like, okay, now it looks even worse. And then we move up to the head. And I complained a lot on the other two Akibarangers about not having the expressive head. You see, this one has it. This one has the good head. I don't understand how we went backwards on the design. And because this color is also soft plastic, this does not get hindered at all. And I really enjoy this. And this is on a ball joint. And it moves and stuff. And it's a scarf. And that's besides the point. So we're going to put him down. And I got his feet all jangled up. Give me a minute while I get him kind of situated and not all messed up. One thing while I struggle with this is that people say that his proportions are weird, and I kind of have to agree. He is. It's weird. Like, when he stands like this, it looks okay, but, like, at a glance, it doesn't look so bad. But when you really just take it all in, like, see, you can't see his feet in the frame, and it looks better, but when I put his feet in the frame, his arms are too long or something. I don't know. I looked at pictures of the character in the show, and it looks okay. It just, I don't know. And when you start posing him up and getting him into real poses, he doesn't look so bad. It just, static, if you're one of those people that static poses your figures, he's gonna look a little bit strange unless you kind of, I found that bending the arms makes him look better. It kind of shortens up his arms and makes him not look so weird. So, I mean, okay, I have that about as good as it gets. If it falls, it falls. So, accessories. We're going to look at the accessories and then the hands, because I like going in reverse now. I just decided that, like, now. So, right now we get the Moimoizukyun gun mode. It's the same as all the other ones that I've been talking about. It's nice. It's painted well for what it is. And then you get gypped on the scarves. This time you get the straight one that's on him, and then you get the flowy one. I don't know why they decided to add more after the fact, but I kind of wish that one of them came with an extra one for him, like how they did on earlier Figuarts releases, where they would give you, like, extra hands for other figures that you would probably already own, like Agito. But that's besides the point, and I ramble, and we're just going to go on to this. Okay, so these are hands. They are the splayed kind. Don't know why I said it that way, I'm sorry. But they're sculpted, and they're nice, and they're kind of splayed comb hands. And then I pose chop hands. They're also sculpted well. They just going to show you one, because they're both the same. And then you get two Moimoizukyun hands. Yet again, they are. I'm gonna try this. Okay, there we go. They're nice. I guess they're hands. I'm glad that we got to. And then here's the strange part. Okay, you get two. What are these? I guess left hands? No. Yeah, left hands. Okay, this one I get. This one is a pose hand. This one is like... That's one of those type of Sentai pose hands, I guess you would call it. And then you have this. I don't understand what this is. It's like a half, like, I'm going to point at you hand, and like... I don't know, is it... I don't know what this is for, but I'm glad that they gave me a unique hand. Except this finger, it's not really showing up on camera, but no, it is. It's really spindly and small. Weirds me out, and I just dropped it. So, yeah. Oh, and one random thing that I found in the box, and I've had this figure forever, and I never noticed this. This is an advert for Akibaranger things. It's a thing. Here's them advertising the S.H.Figuarts, and oh look, we're gonna... Oh, and there's the pre-order bonus. Their stands, I don't need to show them. Their stands, they're personalized. You only get them with red. You can... It's a thing. And yeah, and there's the Moimoizu that doesn't actually auto-close, and that's disappointing. So yeah, this was just a neat little thing that I found in the box that I felt needed to be shown. So, we're gonna do something a little bit different for final thoughts. Tell me what you think. And yeah, we'll be back here in a second. So, final thoughts. Akiba Red is a really good figure. I feel that if you're gonna only get one, obviously you get the red, but just as a standalone figure, he comes with everything that he needs, and his posability is great. What also helps is the pre-order bonus of the 3 stands for all the Rangers. And just overall, he's a good figure. You can find him on Mandarake for a fair amount. So yeah, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.